been the best source of offense for the Creighton Blue Jays.
6 points for McDermott. He has the soft hands. Anderson over Runnels. That's a bad-looking shot. Blue Jays get the rebound. Down 10.
This is where they've struggled, Travis, in terms of stringing possessions together. They'll get a stop, but then they can't couple it with a good offensive possession. See if Twan can get him on the board again.
The shooting woes continue. Ashford with a block out of bounds. Going to remain to BYU with 29 on the shot clock.
That's where Ashford's dangerous. He's quick to get to the apex of his jump. Watch him get off the floor real quick, jump up and block it. Illegal screen there from James Anderson, trying to free up a shooter.
James Anderson is first, the team's fourth.
BYU ranked 21st in the Associated Press poll. Folks, this team was 30-6 a year ago. Advanced to the second round of the NCAA tournament. You might remember lost to Kansas State.
Yeah, with Jacob Poland and Denny Clemente and company. Frank Martin's team was great last year, and they went into double overtime with Florida in the first round and knocked them off.
Caleb Korver.
Just can't seem to get one to fall right now, but when you're struggling offensively, again, I think you got to go inside and try and get some easier baskets there. That's a pretty difficult shot, a contested three-pointer.
Early on, the Blue Jays, especially in the exhibition game and the Colorado scrimmage, it was well known, struggled with a three-point shot. Now 0 of 6 from behind the line tonight. They've had the success inside. McDermott, and then they're put back by Wayne Runnels.
McDermott and Runnels have played really well when they're on the floor together. They're both undersized.
Look at the defense by Jahens Manigat. Challenging Jimmer Fredette. That brings the Creighton crowd to their feet. The excitement is here. Timeout on the floor. Blue Jays down 8. Back
24-16, and it's all been because the damage done beyond the arc. Creighton has just struggled to score all season long, especially from the three-point line.
14 of the Blue Jays 16 points in the paint. So the Blue Jays have had success going inside, and Doug McDermott already with 6.6 rebounds on his way to a double-double. Jahens Manigat can't connect. BYU getting the rebound as the Cougars out rebounding the Jays 17-13 right now.
That was 2-3 zone there in that possession from BYU. See if they come back with it as Collinsworth knocks down another fadeaway jumper. So here they are. Looks like they'll come back man-to-man, so they'll switch defenses up.
Inside to McDermott. Back out to Manigat. Tough pass inside, and there's a turnover by the Blue Jays. Just the 4th turnover of the game for Creighton.
Something Greg McDermott's talked about a lot was his concerns with the team's ability to pass the ball as a unit. Antoine Young's the best passer, but he's more of a scorer, so it's a difficult dynamic.
There's Emery. Second chance opportunity for BYU. BYU averaging 44 rebounds a game. They go after the basketball, and it just seems to bounce their way, as tonight. There's Wayne Runnels pulling one down.
They're just zoned for one possession. They'll jump back in man-to-man here. You're gonna go to Doug McDermott. He's got to make a quick move. Can't let traffic come, and you got to deliver the ball. Here, so they got to be quick before traffic comes. Good kick.
There's McDermott. Oh, and he can't finish. That's unlike Doug, but gets his rebound, and he makes up for it there. 8 points, 6 rebounds for McDermott. Make it 7 rebounds.
Garbage. The garbage man, Doug McDermott, just seems to have a nose for the ball and be in the right place at the right time.
Korver with a rebound, in and out on Emery. Manigat forced that one.
Times he has a tendency to play hero basketball, and his shot selection can be questionable. His relentless aggression is something that helps him and hurts him.
Darryl Ashford called for the foul on Fredette. Fredette showing his frustration now, Nick, and it's showing on his face, shaking his head.
Substitutions on the floor.
But he's going to get that. When you're a premier player, when you're a first-team All-American, you're going to get every team's best shot. It's not going to be easy night in and night out.
You look at the cover of the Omaha World Herald today, it's a gigantic picture of Jimmer Fredette. Jimmer Fredette coming to town. The student section was getting after him pretty good during warm-ups, and I think trapping the ball screens and sticking with Fredette has frustrated him because he hasn't been able to get loose to get some shots up, so he hasn't gotten into a rhythm. But we know he can heat up in a hurry, so I doubt Dave Rose too concerned about it. That's where you're playing that pack defense. You cannot allow paint touches. You got to have guys sitting in the help lanes in their gaps, as McDermott calls it. Can't get all the way to the basket there and get 5 feet from the hoop.
Kenny Lawson. That hook shot has not been hooking like he's wanted it to. Kyle Collinsworth now back to a 12-point lead. BYU matching its largest lead of the game. The pace has been dictated by the Cougars. And the Blue Jays have been in this position in the past. Right now, the focus from here till halftime is to get that below
single digits. You got to get it to single digits, get some momentum going into halftime. Creighton's not a team, again, that doesn't have very much firepower built to come from behind.
Josh Jones can't finish. Good hustle by Jones to run it back down.
So here they're in that 2-3 zone, Trav. Good ball reversal off the double team, and Josh Jones draws the foul.
Timeout on the floor. 3:22 to go before the halftime break.
Time.
And it looks like the music has stopped. That means you are our winner. Keep holding that card up high, and a great representative will be over to deliver your $175 Creighton Visa gift card. Congratulations. First National Bank, a longtime supporter of Blue Jay Athletics and the exclusive provider of ATMs at the Quest Center. Visit one of First National Bank's convenient locations and see how they can help you achieve your financial goals. That's the First National Bank 3-point total thus far.
Time now for the Marco BMW Drive, Ultimate Drive of the first half. Johans Manigat going strong to the hoop.
A good change of speed there to blow by Jimmer Fredette for the layup. He's provided a nice spark for the Blue Jays so far through the first 6 games off the bench. Got a great attitude.
Coming up at halftime, Craig Negrelli will have an Action 3 News update, and Ryan McPike with your first morning forecast. Nick and I will wrap up the first half, give you all the statistics, games going on around the valley. Creighton Blue Jay basketball returns to KMTV Action 3 News. Hope you're enjoying tonight's ball game. We'll be here all season long for you.
Sure will.
Wayne Ruddles. Now back out to Antoine Young. Gonna pull it back out, get a fresh look. 25 to go on the shot clock for Creighton.
Guys got to be ready to make a play on those kickouts. Right now, BYU's recovering very efficiently as Runnels knifes his way in there.
He had to work for every inch of that basket.
And he's having to play the 5 spot until Gregory Echenique becomes eligible. And that's where he struggles. You saw it last year when he has to play against taller guys. Noah Hartstock coming in at 6'8", but a hefty guy, an experienced guy. That's where Runnels struggles. But here, this is where he's good. He can make plays from the block.
$15 on the shot clock for Creighton. Down 12. Antoine Young steps back out and gets the friendly roll.
And that's where he's expanded his game. Stepping back and knocking down jump shots. And now the Blue Jays will try some 2-3 zone. Haven't done this at all this season. Greg McDermott usually hangs his hat on a packed man-to-man defense. rebounding is going to be a premium out of this.
Hardstock. So the defense might even confuse BYU a little bit. Nobody was around the basket. Creighton with a chance to make it an 8, possibly 7-point game. We talked about getting into the single digits before halftime.
Josh has got to be patient.
Darryl Ashford. And that three-pointer goes. The first three-pointer of the game for the Blue Jays. Creighton now within 7. Down by as many as 12 in the first half. Under a minute and a half to go before halftime. The crowd getting louder. Standing with approval. The Blue Jays have battled. Hardstock. Can't finish. Rebound to the Blue Jays.
It looked like Juwan had Ashford trailing for a 3. You can hear Darryl yelling at him. Got him again.
Ashford all by himself, in and out. That's a tough one. BYU wants a 30.
They want to get a young man by the name of Jimmer Fredette on the floor. He can be a zone buster. So now the question becomes, you've gotten a couple stops in a row. Transition. You know, if you got numbers, Antoine Young, that's where he's at his best in a broken floor setting. If you got one, push it, see what you got. If not, pull it out. Try and throw it inside to Wayne Reynolds or Doug McDermott. So we'll see what they want to do here. They'll come out man to man. Watch the baseline now. Josh Jones has the duty of guarding Jimmer Fredette. Looks like they'll post up, come with a double team.
Doug McDermott with a steal. So now the Blue Jays turn it right back over, and it's a missed opportunity for Creighton. Shot clock is off, 25 to go in regulation. Nick, that one hurts.
That one really hurts. You do exactly what you planned on doing. If Fredette was going to post up, beautiful double team, and Doug McDermott rotates, gets a steal, and then Josh Jones doesn't feel Fredette behind him. Those are backbreakers, but this will be an isolated pick and roll. Try and throw it back to Doug McDermott.
Darryl Ashford with 1 on the clock, hits it. Could be a 3-point play. With 0.3 seconds to go in the first half, Darryl Ashford goes strong to the hoop, draws the foul, and now Sleepy, as they like to call him.
The team's 6th. Darryl Ashford to the free throw
Can make it
shooting 1 for the Blue Jays.
a 6-point ball game.
D. Ash, straight cash on the shot fake and drive all the way to the bucket.
Ashford, a 75% free throw shooter. Creighton, an excellent free throw shooting ball team. 80% on the season. Ashford makes it 34-28.
Kenny Lawson Jr. returns to the Blue Jays. James Anderson in for BYU.
Be tough to get any type of shot off. But as we saw at Iowa State, anything's possible. No good. We've played 20 minutes of basketball. The Blue Jays have trailed by as many as 12. They've cut that in half, down 34-28 to the 21st.